Okay.
All right,
Okay, so look, our timer's on.
2 minutes.
Yeah, but have a seat. Have a seat. Okay. Today is good. You guys are gonna like this lesson today. It's kind of fun, right? So it's called it. Well, first, let's go back to what we've done before. We were working on the short ah sound, right? The short ah sound. We know a closed consonant. We go like this. Show me with your fist. Remember, that's closed. If it's a short vowel and a consonant, it's going to be closed. Okay, have a seat. Thank you. All right. So I'm going to read some words and now watch what I do. Okay. I'm going to show you a word. Now, I don't want you to necessarily read this word. I'm going to read it for you. And
Mister, why does it say 100?
don't worry about that. Okay. The word is, listen, is can.
Yeah.
Okay. Can. Now, this is funny. There's something called a nasal pattern. That means a sound comes from our nose. Okay. So I want you to try this. Go. Now fill your throat. Go like this softly. Can you feel it vibrate? Okay. Now I want you to say and okay. Now this is this sound. This is why we call it a nasal sound because it comes from our nose. Go like this. Okay. Now what I want you to do very softly, I want you to hold your nose. Hold your nose and go. Can you make the sound?
No.
Try. Okay, try the sound. Try the sound. Hey, can you do it? Go like this. Without holding your nose. Okay, now hold your nose softly. Can you make that sound? No. So that's why it's called a nasal because that sound comes from our
No.
nose, right? Okay. Uh, can I have you turn around, please? Thank you. Okay, so can is a short nasal sound because we have this. Okay, because we have the right. So that remember that sound comes from our nose. So let's do each sound. Let's do each sound. Ah, can. Good. Okay. So where's the vowel here? I need you to stop. Where's the vowel? What letter is the vowel? Do you remember our vowels? A, E, I, O, U. So where's our vowel? Can you point? Good. Good. Okay, very good. And that's the short ah sound followed by that nasal sound. So remember the two nasal sounds that we're looking at is and and Okay, very good. Okay, let me find another word. And you're gonna tell me, does this have a nasal sound at the end?
Yeah. Yeah.
No. So you're gonna go, no.
No.
Okay. What's this word?
What's
What's this word? Good job. I like the way you sounded out. Ah. So this is a closed sound. So we go like this. Remember, if it doesn't have the or sound, it's closed. Okay? Show me closed. Darla, show me closed. Okay? Because remember, it's a vowel and it doesn't have that or sound. Okay, very good. All right. So let's get some other ones. What does this say?
No.
Okay. What does this?
Yes.
This is says nasal.
Nasal.
So remember, if the I know. So if the ah comes with the or it's nasal. Okay? Now, what's this word? Is that going to be a no or a
Yes.
So this is going to go under the nasal side? The one that comes from our nose?
No.
No. So that's going to go under here. How about the word and? Good. So that one, good. It's going to go here. How about the word? What's this word?
Pen.
Does it have the nasal sound?
Yes.
Great. How about the word
Fan.
and
Fan.
does it have that nasal sound? Good job. Okay, keep it there. Okay, we're almost done with this. What's this word?
Sad.
Bad. Does this have that nasal sound at the end of
No.
consonant nasal? Oh, so we say no. This is a closed sound. Look, remember, show me the closed sound. Show me close. Good. Remember, it has a closed sound, right? Okay, good job. How about, okay, and then, good. So we're actually done with this. So do you remember? Please stop. Please stop. Okay. So remember that nasal sound that we're looking for? The vowel nasal is or okay, because remember that sound comes from our and the other sounds you can hear in your throat, right?
How?
But again, remember we can't do if you try that, you can't do it.
What is this?
Okay, good. Okay, so we're gonna sound out these also. Again, I want you to tell me yes or no. Yes or no.
Yeah.
Ham.
Yeah.
Do you hear the vowel nasal
Yeah.
sound?
Yeah.
Yeah, good job. Thank you. Okay, well, good. We're doing very well. All right. Now, now,
Look.
now tell me with this sound though, how many sounds do you hear in Can you show me with your fingers? Pa,
Uh,
Now sometimes this sound can just go together. So it can be am, am. Okay, good job. I really like the way you guys are listening. So remember that short nasal. Hold on. So remember that nasal sound, am or am. Okay? So let's do some of this. We're going to get our little blue and red dots. Do you remember the red?
yes.
The red is for the vowel. Okay, good. You remembered that. Good. Okay, have this seat, please. All right. So we're going to get this. Okay, please stop. We're trying to get done so we can do that. So remember that sound, right? We have the an. You see it? Now this we're going to use for this sound. Okay? Okay? We're going to use this blank one plus those two. We have our short vowel. What sound? Good job. Okay. We have our blue chips that are consonants, right?
Yeah.
That's our first sound. Very good. Okay. So we're going to do some of these words, okay? Now, the word is ham. Ham. What am I going to start with? What color am I going to start with? Good, Amy. Good. Can you put it there? Can you put it right there? Okay. Now, for the next sound, we're going to use this white. The next sound is am. So where's this going to go? Hold on, not yet. Where's this going to go right now? It's going to go here, right? Okay. So this is going to be our consonant. And then we're going to have our nasal sound, right? And good, Jasmine. Very good. See? Am. Say that. Am. Very good. Okay, so remember, we have our am. Now, if we wanted to switch that nasal, that vowel, nasal sound to an, what would this word be? And we had the p sound. What would this be? Good job. How about if I changed it to, hey, hold on, Darla, I need you, I really need your attention. I need your attention. Okay, what if I changed the first sound to, what would that be? What would that be if I change it to, and then we have this? What's that?
We put like a like a.
What would that be?
A,
Instead of
a
can, I change it to
picture.
C and it's k. And what's the sound?
A red.
What's the sound?
Ah.
So it's
And can.
can. Very good. What's this word?
Can.
Can you stretch it out for me with your fingers? Can. Hmm. I love the way you're working. Good job. Okay. We have about, yes, Darla's doing great too. She has something in her eye right now. Now, how about this word? How about this word? Okay, let's sound it out. At. Cats. Is this a short vowel followed by a nasal sound?
Yes. No.
No. So remember, that's no. That is right. Good. So we'll put our chips back up there. We'll try one more word. Now, remember, do we have another blue chip? Yes. Okay. So I want Darla to do this one. Looking at the word hat, remember, these are consonants. Good job. And then what's going to go here? Good. A red chip. Great job. Here. And now let's replace the vowel with an sound. Great job. So now is this the short vowel nasal sound? Pat?
Yeah.
Is that coming from our nose? Pat? No, right? Because look, if we do that, we can still make the noise. Right? Let me hold my nose. But how about let's try that again. Yeah. Okay. So we have 12 minutes. We're gonna do that in a minute, okay? We're almost done.
That when the time flies, so then we go to mom and eight.
So remember that,
Go to
yes.
reading.
But remember that nasal sound is an ah with an or because remember that comes from our nose. That's why it's nasal. Very good. How about this word?
Bob.
Ah, is this nasal or not a nasal sound? No. Darla, can you turn around, please? Okay.
I love that.
Okay, I know you do, but I just kind of need you to stop now. Okay, it's good. Jasmine said it's not a nasal sound. How about Pat? Was it a consonant? Yeah. Is that the nasal sound, Amy? No. Good. You guys get that. Good. So that's no. All right, very good. So we're actually done with that.
Wait.
So if we were gonna use the mirrors just to see yourself when you make the sound. So I'll get a mirror. Okay. Now I want you to say the word am. Look at your mouth. Am. Say ham.
Ham.
Say ran.
Ram.
Good. Okay. So see her mouth. Ram. Now again, this is why it's nasal. Look at my mouth. Can I make a sound?
No. Yes.
I want you to do this. Go like this. Now go like this. While you're doing the sound, go like this. And see if you can still make the sound.
You can't do it
So you can't do that sound. All right, good. Okay, so we have only 10 minutes left. We're almost done. All right.
I can
So remember, now I'm just going to read some words to you, and you're going to give me a thumbs up if you hear the or you can give me a thumbs down. Ready?
I'm not done.
Okay, almost done. Ready? Okay. Are you ready? Yes? Okay. The word, you're going to give me thumbs up or thumbs down. If it has the nasal sound. Or and or and. The word is can. Yes.
Hat. Yes. No.
Fan. Yeah. Yeah. Ham.
No.
Ham. Yeah. Okay. Almost done. Nap.
That.
Nap.
No.
Ham.
No.
Good job. Okay. Am.
Yeah.
Bad.
Bad. No. No.
Ten.
Yeah.
Pen.
Yeah.
And the last one is van.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Have a seat. All right. So I'm going to give you, okay, relax. I want to give you this and I want you to go ahead and look at it. Okay. Okay. You're going to go ahead and look at it. I want you to take a moment and read it to yourself and then we will read it together. Okay. Oh, good job.
Yeah, I got the
I like that. So you know what? Yeah. The am or an sounds. Okay. And then we're going to read it together. Okay. Go ahead and take a look at it. Okay. I like the way you're doing your work. I like it. You're highlighting all the am and n words. And then we're going to read it together. And remember, it's a short vowel followed by that nasal sound, okay? Mm. And then somebody, when we're done, can you count how many there are?
Yes.
I love the way you're working. So do you guys kind of understand the nasal sound? Is a or
Look right here.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay. All right, so I'm going to give you about 1 more minute, and then we're going to read it together. And when we do that, if you can, when you hear an N or sound, give me a thumbs up, okay? I love the way you guys are concentrating and working. You're doing great. And then we're going to look at a special pattern. Remember that short vowel and the nasal sound. Wow. But I like that. That's, and yes, you found the pattern.
Wait, there's a big A count? There's a big A count?
But remember, it has to follow the or
The
right? Yes.
what is it? Me too. And then.
Okay. So what we're going to do,
This two going here.
but remember, does it have a or sound after it? No. Okay. So what we're going to do, yeah, count them. You can count them.
Like the letters?
Yeah, go ahead. Count how many there are. And then we'll see if we all have the same amount.
3, 4.
And I like the way, Darla, you remember the blue was a consonant and the red was a vowel.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Calm down, Jasmine.
It's okay, she's just counting.
30, 31.
And then we're going to read it.
35,
Okay.
71, 72, 79.
Wait, write that number there. Okay,
43, 44,
now listen. Okay, I love the way you're working. Can you give me your pen for a second?
41,
Now, listen, I'm gonna read this to you.
2,
May I have your pen for a second?
5, 56,
Okay.
57.
Listen, I'm gonna read it to you. When you hear that pattern of N or M, just give me a thumbs up, okay? And then we'll read it together. Thank you, Darla. Okay, now listen, remember, when I read it to you, if you hear N or M, give me thumbs up. If you don't hear it, that's okay. Now, I'm gonna start with a title. Tam and the 10. Give me thumbs up. Van.
Yes. No.
Van, yes. Okay, ready? Ham. Give me thumbs up. You don't have to yell. Okay, give that to me.
Yes.
Is a fan of 10 vans.
Oh, yeah.
The 10, just give me thumbs up. Van can not go.
No.
Ham
Yes.
has gas
Yes.
for the 10 van.
Yes.
Good. The 10 van can go. Now, listen to those three words. 10, van, and can. What's the pattern there? What do we hear in all three? 10, can, and van. What sound do we hear in all of those? 10, can, and van. We hear the N. Good. Ham and 10 van can go to see Nan the cat. Okay. Now, what I want you to do is let's have Darla, bless you. I want you to read the beginning. Okay. So Darla, go ahead and start. And I'm gonna do that.
Pam and the dad and where
Good.
go. Pam is in a fan
And
of trans
and
tan
van.
van. The
Tan.
van had not go.
Oh.
Ham
Ham
has no, I mean, has God for the ham.
and
So
van. Okay, can you start from there?
the
Tan van and go ham. Follow along because you're next. And
the ten
van. Okay, Darla. To see Nan the cat. Okay. Nan
the cat
cat has
a
blue. Good. Ham. Do we hear that sound? Ham, yes. Tam is a, we're gonna start here. Hat.
the
Tam has a red tag in it. Okay, please start here. And then you're gonna start with listen. Go tab. Tab. The house. Good. Nan and tab. Pl. Okay, Darla, can you start here? Tab.
Tab has a bag in the van. The bag has the yam and a ham in it. Tab has a yam and ham
In
the van. The tan van helps Pam find tails.
find
How?
okay, now there was two patterns that we're looking. I know. There was two patterns that we're looking at that. What sounds were they? Do you remember those nasal sounds? It was and and and. Very good. We're done. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. We're still working back there. Hold on. Hold on.